Alright guys, so as you guys can see for this video, the topic of this video is knowing what to do when you have nothing left to lose. So I'm gonna be sharing some stuff. Behind the notebook, um, the current situation, why am I doing this, what I am doing currently, and what to look out for. And subscribe. Okay, let's put this right beside the phone. So my current situation. The word broke means you don't have money currently. That is my current situation. It's sometimes on and off. Sometimes I get little capital here and there, but it's nothing where I can push myself out of my current situation. So that's it. So I'm trying to do stuff, a lot of stuff, simultaneously to see what works and what doesn't work. So most people that know me, they might think that yeah, I'm underground by the way, guys. I'm all over the place. So I was trying a bunch of stuff. So why am I doing this? I have always shied away from YouTube or doing anything privacy concerns, all the dabbling technology. I'm thinking that yeah, probably don't need to do YouTube, but I had nothing left to lose. So what led to this moment? So October 2022, that's when I got my first job. Very high paying job. UX designer, large conglomerate. Very cool job. Then I transferred over to software engineering. Was doing good. Then I got fired. Then from there, what I've gained during those 3 years, got an apartment, first apartment, yeah. A car, yeah again, and it doesn't really mean much to me currently, but and some other stuff, some like I would say like creature comfort stuff. But I've lost everything, and right now I'm just trying to do a lot to see where I can pivot back to more a stable position. So what I'm doing right now. So I've attended a hackathon, I got a scholarship, and I'm working hard to do database engineering. Mind you, my background is software engineering, so I'm shifting right now. So remember guys, key lesson, pivot. Gonna be going out over that a little bit later. So with that said, oh, I froze, hold on. Alright guys, so sorry, cut. So as I was saying, to pivot, and it's not going to be easy. You're probably going to do some stuff you probably don't want to do. In my case, for myself doing some solar work, for myself at a call center, for myself trying to go to what they call heart out here, in my island, to do electrical engineering, and that was all over the place. But the core thing I always wanted to do was technology. So I got the opportunity to do a scholarship and then fast track for a job. Hopefully I can land one of those jobs and I can somewhat put myself back into a better position. But not just for myself. I'm a person that doesn't think for myself. No. I'm a person that doesn't think about myself. I like to give where necessary, help out persons where I can see them grow. I have more of a long-term vision, but simply because I study a lot of Greek philosophy, and I see where if you can get it together, even a small group of people, it can make a big change. So that's literally all I'm thinking. So guys, I'm going to be moving on to solutions right now. So solutions, pivoting. I know in my island call center is the lowest of the low. Even a garbage collector would be higher than that. It's a very demeaning job, it's very stressful, and it pays little to nothing. With that said, if you can just do it for a while so you can have some food on the table, just do it until you can get back your foot in the door and do something. If you have a high skill, network is very key. For a long time I was networking, then I paused for a while to focus on some stuff, and then realize you can't really do anything without networking. So network guys, network. Guys, for the other persons who probably watching this, you probably don't want to do YouTube or TikTok because it's cringe. Look at me, I've been abstaining temple now for a while. I'm doing that. Also I'm building an app named Atlas. That's for tourists in my island. When they come, they can move around safely, but they're not just going to any regular dainty attraction that's always out there No, they're gonna be going off the beaten path to some hidden attractions and visit some places that aren't typically showed by probably the tourism industry that's marketing outside of the country. So that's one more thing I'm working on. And trading. I actually picked up trading during working and 2 years of suffering. 2 years of suffering. But I'm profitable now. But here's the thing. I don't have capital right now, and that's a big thing because when you don't having the capital is one thing, but when you don't have capital outside of your trading capital, there's a psychological warfare that's taking place that most persons, I'm going to be honest, you have to be honest with yourself that you simply can't just pull it off. It's not easy. It's not easy. You can tell yourself you can pull it off. That can help, but motivation can only carry you so far. So as I said, just do something in the meanwhile that you can. You might not like it, probably 1 to 2 months, and get yourself back together and start networking hard. Put yourself out there on social media. I know you might want to seem private or anonymous, but you don't actually have to act a fool. You don't have to play pranks. You can just share like topics. For this actual channel, I'm going to be doing robotics, AI, some science experiments, some stuff I can get some hands on. But as I said, I need some capital to do that, and share that out there. Invite some persons who aren't in entertainment. So it's more like anime people, nerds, whatsoever that comes to mind. So with that said, you guys can look out for that, and as I said, subscribe. So this is my first video. Hope you guys like this. Peace.